practice is essential if you want to run a successful poultry business. These include biosecurity, that is, taking measures to ensure an environment which is free from viral, bacterial, fungal or parasitic infection. So, don't let unauthorized people gain access to your flock without taking appropriate sanitation measures. Clean, fumigate, and disinfect your poultry environment regularly. This includes staff, equipment, and yourself. Another important element of good practice is preventive treatment. Vaccination against preventable diseases such as Newcastle disease can boost your income by as much as 30%. Even traditional birds can fall sick and should be vaccinated as well. And please note that already infected birds should not be vaccinated. Make sure you get high-quality day-old chicks from reputable hatcheries who follow standard vaccination schedules. Ensure that you and your staff follow basic biosecurity measures and are knowledgeable about the poultry business. Make sure you wash your hands before and after handling your birds. And to avoid the transfer of disease from bird to man, do not eat infected birds. Always make sure you cook your chicken properly before they are eaten. Good feeding practices are also essential. Select high-quality feed which contain the required nutrients. Establish what feed your birds require depending on their type and age. Do not feed them too much or too little. Feeding your birds several times in a day is better than feeding them once a day. In deep litter farms, feeders and drinkers should be spaced evenly within the pen. It is normal to have twice as much feeders than drinkers because chicken eat longer than they drink. Check the quality of the feed. Dusty and infected feed could harm your chickens. Remember the 4 rights of feeding: right quantity, right quality, right time, and right place. Make sure you only use additives and supplements which actually increase the effectiveness of the feed and boost the health of your birds. Always make sure there are plentiful fresh water for the birds before feeding. Without water, of course, all the other nutrients are of no value. Ask yourself these questions. How much water do my birds need? How much water have my birds drunk? How much of the drug or additives should I mix with the water? How much of this disinfectant or sanitizer should I mix with the water? Is the sanitizer actually able to kill germs? How well sanitized is the drinking water? How does the water pipe or container affect my water quality? Is this water good enough for my birds to drink? Debeaking is also vital. Trim the chicken's lower beak at 6 to 10 weeks, but leaving it longer than the upper beak. This will prevent egg breaking and cannibalization. Litter management also matters, of course. Suitable litter material, wood shavings for example, should be spread to a depth of 5 centimeters. Moldy or decaying materials should not be used. The litter should be stirred frequently to prevent congealing. Any wet litter should be removed immediately and replaced with new dry litter to prevent the buildup of ammonia. It is also important to keep a daily routine, starting with the close observation of each and every chicken. Sick birds should be isolated and treated. The daily routine should also include feeding and watering, picking and sorting eggs, sanitization, and recording of information. In fact, record keeping is vital for any profitable poultry enterprise. You should always keep a record of information such as the amount of poultry with which you begin, vaccination schedules, the amount of water given, the cost and amount of feed used, the type and cost of medications given, egg production numbers, the mortality of your birds, and sales records. Make sure these records are easy to compare and easy to analyze. That way, it will be easier for you to make those vital decisions which will enable you secure a successful future for your poultry business.